putting the OSs on the deck, but listen,
I am.
This is the online edition, okay? It doesn't say offline, it says online. And we're going right to the matches, right off the bat. It's gonna be you versus Samurai to start this night. And yo, I'm excited to see if you learn anything new, if you're gonna implement a few more axe kicks into the mixer, if you're gonna run that GIF.
I mean, my new tech, right, is gonna be don't pick Seth. Just don't pick Seth.
Don't pick a top 5
don't
character.
Pick Seth.
Don't pick a top 5 character.
My entire run today was all ZANGIEF.
Okay, so you're sticking with the GIF? You know, this is a matchup where if you lay hands on him, at least, you know, get that victory.
I mean, AKUMA does have the least amount of health in the game, so everything will hurt. Everything.
Round 1.
Let's see if you can put
like
the hands on him.
Like this right here. Oh, God, the damage.
Start already getting SPD, planting the Goombas right off the bat. Samurai trying to find the buffer, he does so. Take that. We make screen pick those things. We've learned that. Yo, shout out to Heat Check. We were talking about that with Danny Pham out there. Shout out to him for running those beautiful first attempts with top players. And we were talking about how it's just, you know, it's best to take that throw, especially mid-screen. It's a little bit more dicey, but listen, this is where you're at right now. How are you going to fight your way out? Get out of here, my friend. You need to get out of here. You are
He's so patient. It's what they do. He's so patient. Stop being patient.
See, look at anti-IC. He's looking for you know, one of the lights to whip, you know, get that medium kick. But the thing is, he's gonna lull you in that false sense of security.
Yeah, why does that make you so good? Why does that make you so good?
Oh, here we go. EX. Roll the dice, but it doesn't matter.
There we go.
More. There he goes. The meaty going down. Wasn't he like Ultra Diamond last week? Ultra Diamond. How does he get? I need to drink whatever Samurai's drinking. All right. Samurai though with a good start here. We saw this before. Stupendous, you know. He doesn't notice it, but he's got the late damage. And you know what the cool is? They'll spend that meter. They don't want to wait for the CA. They're going to spend that meter to get the health lead. Dictate the pace of the match a little bit more. Rush counter off the target combo.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Start the party. Start the party, Stupendous. Open the door, start the party.
Hell yeah.
Pull the streamers out. Stupendous. Oh no, the shimmy. Samurai with the popping the balloons. Now the activation. Now the game starts for Samurai. And you see that bar down the bottom, the CA getting closer and closer. Stupendous got to end this real quick, and he can. Just needs to get in close enough to do it. Stupendous with a dash in SPD. Needs one more to finish it. That health, I thought it was going to be the end, but you know, AKUMA, that sliver of life just left. Seconds on the clock. Stupendous can hold this lead, but for how long? AKUMA does have a lot of tools to evaporate that health. How will Samurai spin that meter? He's got himself 10 seconds on the clock. Winding down. EX, he's spinning all of it right now. Knows that it's not worth it for the CA, trying to get in. And the jab to do it. Stupendous taking the first round.
See, my tech is working. My tech of not picking Seth is working.
Wow, you went lower in the tiers. It started to work out, and I think in the first two, not bad. Maybe he wasn't expecting the GIF pick, you know? Maybe he was like, I'm getting ready for this the Seth play, and you brought the man of SPDs. Like, you brought him out to town. You pulled out the robot. The other one.
The other robot.
The other robot,
skin.
bro. Yeah, right. Here you go. Take off the wings.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Good absorption right there. The flex working out.
Oh my god.
Yo, Samurai, you rattled, man. Even Samurai right here. The concentration broken.
Alright, I did it myself.
Yeah. That meterless, you know, side switch, super strong. Saw people complain about that in other streams, you know, kind of whining about, yo, this is super powerful. This deserves to be nerfed. Oh no, the stun already built. Builds a bar up too. He's good for the red fireball, V skill. But the This can still go in Stupendous' favor at any point. Oh my God, Stupendous with the EX.
You know, I don't know how that happened, but I'll take it, you know.
You're rubbing them two brain cells together to put yourself at match point. Okay, but you gotta finish this though. Samurai, a man of being able to, right the ship, especially when things are down. We've seen him come back from the very deficit of, death itself. But unfortunately, I kind of called it wrong right there. Samurai with a bad input error, rare for him, but shores it up. Oof. Baits out the.
I just had to prove to him that I'll do something amazing.
I don't know if you want to give Samurai that kind of momentum, my man. His dog is pretty low on your side.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Yo, the crush, okay. Things are working out here as the SPD lands. Big damage. This character, low health, teleports himself into the into the corner like that. Samurai, yo, my man is brave right now. Samurai dancing back and forth, trying to find that exit sign. Trying to find.
I'm trying to figure out whose V-trigger is actually draining slower, his or mine. Like, I feel like his is. I don't know.
You know that picture of that guy that's just like he's thinking of like all these calculations and things like that, and then the other guy's just like thinking of like oh, I'll just hit this button. That's you right now. Like hit like 3 buttons. SPD, I win. Samurai's making all these calculations in his brain, but you'll take the trade and get it done. Stupendous sending Samurai to losers.
ZANGIEF wins.
I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it. Yeah. Well, good game, Samurai. I'll see you. I'll see you either in grand finals or in losers final or next week or in the CPT that's happening in 2 weekends.
That's true.
Or,
there is a CPT coming through April 10th. Was it?
No. The West Coast Online CPT is in the middle of August, so it's next weekend.
August.
Yeah.
I said April. Yes. August. So you got time to work that stuff out.
Yep. So we're all prepping right now. We're all playing each other because, let's face it, this is probably going to be like all the people right now we're playing. It's probably going to be the people that's going to be playing in the online CPT plus like maybe like 100 people or so. So
that's true. And there could be some, some killers out there that haven't came through, have not, gotten the work of Wednesday Night Fights. So if you're one of those people and you want to practice, there's no better place on the West Coast to come out to Wednesday Night Fights, come catch these hands or give them.
Yeah. And if you, I mean, it's not only about coming and like just catching these hands. It's about like coming here and getting experience, right? It's about learning these matchups. And you know what? We're not just here to just beat people and call it a day and get money. We're here to actually get better. And if people ask me or anyone, literally, what did I do wrong? What happened? We will tell you.
That's
if
the great thing.
We will tell you like what you did wrong.
I mean, that's the great thing, right? About like fighting games is like, at least with a lot of the scenes, is that you'll in the game, your enemies, obviously you hate each other, but outside you will give tips, make each other stronger. Like it's rare that someone will come at you and be like, listen, I don't want to help you out. I don't want to give you no tips. Like, or they'll walk away from the setup. Just be open to asking the questions, and be open to getting the answers. And we'll all level up together. That's the entire point. It's in the name, baby. It's in the name. And also, what's in the name is Pink. Pink, the God, coming through against Nephew. The God who got second last week, right?
So Pink got second last week. But is it me or is Pink actually using like a new character every week? It feels like Pink is actually picking a new character every week, except for like 1 week where he used Ryu twice. But I'm not sure.
He's cycling. I was looking at his stream before. He's been working on this. He's working on this like I don't know how many days. Yo, chat's gonna have to let me know how many days he's been putting into this Kage. But I saw him fight Barlad and take him down, like smoke Barlad, because the footsie game, this character like Kage, he's strong, but you don't really need much. You need like a good footsie game to make him work. You don't really need like 30 mix-ups and things like that. They help, but you can get the job done with just a nice, good footsie game. Laying the crush counters, running the throw pressure. But it's only Nephew right now running his throw pressure. It's got Pink the God against the wall. Activation off the fireball, gets a throw. How will Pink the God even a score? He's got a lot of meter to work with, a lot of butter to cook with. Let's see what's on the menu.
So interesting thing about the way that these characters can flow, right, is like they and I don't think ZANGIEF can really do this, but like characters that can kind of confirm a super from from kind of close distance, like KOLIN or KAGE, is that all they need to do, right, is just whittle you down. Like just whittle you down enough so that when you pop V trigger, you do enough damage to them so that they're within super range, right? Because like I didn't really see Pink use too much meter throughout that round, but I feel like I mean there is uses for his meter. It's just that when you have super and they're within super range, like that's usually when it's the best opportunity to use it, just to kill him and take the round, right? When people say spend a meter, take the round, right? This is probably like the best case of it. I mean, ideally the worst case is when they have no life and you have to spend the meter to take the round. But when you've spent enough meter just so that it kills them with super with just enough health, that is what I believe is like the best case of using the super.
Yeah, like and especially when you use that like the first round, like because you're gonna get that meter back in the second one, maybe not all the way, but you'll definitely have it for the third. But Nephew is denying Pink the God from even getting that third round. He's in the lead again. Trades all the EX to do it. Nephew taking the first one.
Ooh.
Pink just look a little lost right now. I mean, he worked his way through the bracket to get the top 8 on the winner's side with this character, right? This is new for him, right? So he's got to figure out how to work in the neutral, and it just seems like Nephew's not letting him get the footsie game that he usually likes to play on the deck. It's like Nephew's just running on in there, running the KOLIN game, and it's just hard for him to kind of get a grasp or footing, the crush on the Shakunets. And that's one of KAGE's best buttons right there, or not even a button, fireball. It's like a button, really, with this character. Shakunets is basically like a whip punch button, because it reels you back, and it's just like a tempo of this character's his toolkit. Nephew's denying him.
All right, let's get some offense going. Pink, let's go. Seems like that medium punch was giving Pink a lot of trouble, but maybe that's just like good timing. I feel like these two play each other quite a bit, so that they're kind of used to each other's playstyle.
Oh, nice catch with the vanity step. They waste the bar on the EX, and this should be enough. Yeah, DP right there. I had to wait a second before I got James Chin. Okay.
A pretty good comeback from Pink there. He didn't have to blow too much meter. Now he has super, and let's see how he spends his meter for this round. I kind of want to see how he actually uses it.
It seems like, from what I watched with Water Lad, he'll like spin maybe. I mean, one of the things you can do is like, yeah, right there, bust out, put it in their minds. But you get to build that bar up and go for the CA. Like you spin one bar, and then it's like no big deal. Oh my God.
Oh my God, that was a good check. That was a really good check.
Right in the box right here. Pink the God looking to find the final hit for the super. You gotta make the comeback with V-Trigger. Definitely possible. Great shimmy right here into the EX hands.
Tanked.
Reversal. Think about this character, low health, low stun. Gets clipped, you're done, Nephew.
Oh my. Okay, that mix-up was actually dirty. I don't know how you prevent that from happening. I don't know how you prevent that.
You block, you hope, you pray. That's the thing about Nephew. He's got like dirty spatial mix-ups. I feel like where things land, they kind of get a little grimy. We saw like weeks ago where he had this jump, vanity step jump kick that just kind of hit in a way, or hit Samurai in a way that was just kind of weird and kind of odd. I had to look at the tapes like 3 times for that one, but part of it was because of Samurai's movement, but also because of his ankle. And he was able to correct himself and kind of get the max, or going for like a light right after. This is kind of a similar situation. Nephew, knowing how to space everything from his character. Pink the God doesn't really have that benefit. Being able to switch between characters is great, but you don't have that character development so far.
Wow, it took 30 seconds before something actually happened. For the first 30 seconds of this round, they were just kind of spacing each other out, kind of testing each other's footsies, and then one whiff button, and they're right in the corner. That's what happens with KOLIN.
She gets that bar. She can go to work, but Pink the God going to work right now. Instruction hat on. Gets the throw. Another one. And the shimmy. Nephew with a great defense right here. Not getting opened up, but he is against the corner. And the cross up stun. Pink the God still alive.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You drop the cross up. It's okay. Still
it don't
dead.
matter. Pink the town red. Pink the God. Actually, Pink the town pink. I saw a flash. I saw the flash of the pink. Pink the God going for the raging demon, KAGE style, evening things up. And it's a footsie game. Again, it's a footsie game and capitalizing on maybe the most, some optimal combos here and there, right? But like implementing his great footsie awareness, his spatial awareness, all that stuff, and just opening up Nephew. And Nephew had this great defense until he got pushed into the corner. See, look at this again. And this is KAGE's game right here. He gets Oki. he gets more benefit this season when he gets those DPs.
Wow, already 50% gone from 2 combos. KAGE does good damage, I think. Like, I feel like KAGE does really, really good damage. Not like huge damage, but good damage.
His neutral ain't the best, but I'll tell you what, when those hits land, they hurt. Let's see if he can land some more. But Nephew's landing the heavy punch, the bless button, especially in V-trigger. All iced up with the icy hot. Wake up, EXTP, Pink the God going for it. Yo, I love to see those reversals, man. The reversal, staying in. Pink the God, really smart. You know, letting that gray line try to build away, but you know, Nephew at the same time, building it back up.
One touch death. One touch death.
Game right here. Activation. Nephew. Pink right here. Both can take it, but Pink has a lot of bar to work with. Checks him out of the side of the skies.
Yo, was there nothing he can do there? I don't think there's anything Nephew could have did there. He had to hold those fireballs. He has to block them. He can't jump. Maybe jump forward. Maybe jump backwards.
He forgot about the V trigger. You gotta be looking at the other person's resource. Smart stuff. Smart awareness from Pink the God, making Nephew flinch. Hit him twice. Nephew though with the return gets the EX, the hands, gets a throw.
We got sequence. That one sequence into a throw took a third of his life, more than a third of his life.
That's his character.
Oh my God.
You get hit, you bleed. Gets hit with the meaty. No vegan right here. And the EX87 blocks from Pink the God, not getting opened up and not moving, because if you move, you might get checked with that jump heavy kick. The shocking nets lands on the fireball, gets a throw.
These throws. Taking these throws. Eat those fireballs.
Trying to open him up. Neutral jump doesn't get blown up. Nephew, if you would have walked forward with that or dash forward, that might have been over.
Oh, this could be it. This could be it. This could be it. He has Raging Demon, by the way.
He's gonna hit him with it. Gets a throw. Nephew on the ropes here with the wake up buttons. It's determine anything just yet. EX87, we're out of there, but Pink the God going for the demon. Yeah, a little too obvious. Nephew trying to finish things off and does so with the throw. Final game, final round, yo. That was obvious. My man just mashed that out like he was in bronze.
I feel like he missed a button. I feel like he did jab jab and he wanted to like Kara demon into something else, but I'm not sure.
It's possible. What's possible right now is my man is on match point. Pink the God trying to go back to grand finals, and it would be a good idea for him to be in winner's side. I think, giving him some time to acclimate against whoever he has to face, whether it be Samurai or otherwise.
I like how he's kind of defending himself in the corner right now, not really being provoked to jump, because it's really hard to jump against KOLIN like that. But I like how he's kind of standing his ground, but he's losing a lot of life doing so. There we go. Get that crush.
Finds the timing, builds the bar up too, but gets thrown still in the corner. And the crush from Nephew. And Nephew sitting on a lot of resources, about to send Pink into losers.
This is one hit death right here. But what a good jump from Pink.
DP, don't get a season. Activation on the fireball. Pink still make the return, make the comeback. The trade. Pink now in the corner. No anti-air from him.
It's okay. It's a tense situation.
Gets a cross up, Pink the God going for the Raging Demon.
Yo, is this gonna kill?
I'm waiting for it to run out a little bit more. It's anybody's game right here. 20 seconds on the clock. Pink the God looking for that final hit. Blocks it out. Nephew out of V-trigger, but he has the bar to work with. He has to come to him. He has to hit him with the anime. With the you're coming to me. And Pink clutches it out at the very 7 seconds on the clock. Pink stays solid and stays alive, going through winner's side.
Yeah, that was exciting. You know what? That demon, that combo. Okay, so the thing about KAGE is that his cross-ups are kind of ambiguous. It's really hard to block his cross-ups. So getting hit by that and then a demon, wow, that felt bad. I felt bad.
Hey, Pink missed the first one you saw in the round previous, but he was able to land it and able to land himself another section in the winner's side here. And Pink might be coming for that crown. We haven't seen him win a WNF. He's a new player, and I want to see it happen. This could be the night. Tonight may be the night. Wednesday Night Fights. Thank you, people, for coming through. Street Fighter 5 action. Now we're gonna be moving to the losers bracket, I believe, because this is Fakito and Chris CCH coming up on deck. before we get there, make sure you guys are running the Matcherino codes, !Matcherino, run that in the chat, run the code. I think it's WNFO.
WNFO 20 SFV.
20 SFV, yes.
Yeah, it's the 20th episode. So we're like over 5 months in, right? Think about Matcherino, right? I realized something, right? So when we had a place to go to, right? We would pay a venue fee and we would pay the pot bonus. All right. So basically it's a venue fee, which is either $5 or $10 or wherever you go. And then you put $5 into the pot. So basically the winners, right, of the tournament, right, first, second, third, they get a split of the pot, right? And that's how you kind of encourage people to show up, kind of put something on the line so you're always playing seriously. So for Matcherino, right, that's how I started thinking about this, right? I've been playing every week, right? I've won some, I've gotten some, whatever, right? But I never really cashed out the Matcherino money. So I'm like, I should really pay the pot bonus for every tournament I go to, because it feels right that I do, because like this stuff,
give back.
To give back, this stuff is being run by by Level Up Live. I mean, it's not easy. He's doing it for the community, and people are doing this number one for the practice, and the money is just a bonus, right? And I kind of want to contribute to that bonus.
Yeah, I mean, it's great that we have a place to play it again, a place to practice for the CPT online and beyond. And listen, I don't want to catch you people lacking when things go quote unquote back to normal, because you got a place to play. And right now, Chrissy CH is playing all over Flaquito's face with that flash kick. My man did it quick and easy. He had that hot and ready with that flash kick. He's looking good right here. This is a difficult matchup for Seth. Like, we've seen Seth players do work against Guile, especially in the CPT. But it's, it takes a lot of practice. It's easier said than done. And, I wonder if Flaquito has had enough practice against his character. He's looking good right now. The corner pressure of this character, really great. Especially against 4-framers. Wants out the jump in. Flaquito still stuck in the corner. Chrissy CH out, back in the corner, never mind. V-trigger 2. CCH, they both have a lot of bar. We talked about this before, being super important. Like when you have bar, it's super important. Like Chrissy CH, it's very important for him to have a full stick of butter right now to be able to use that to close out this round and take the match right here.
So I don't remember when's the last time I've seen Chris use Guile. I remember he uses G. He has a really, really strong Sakura, and I think he's learning Seth too. So it's been a while since I've seen him use Guile. It's kind of nice to see him use Guile.
It is, yeah, but I wonder how much practice he's had, against new characters, especially Seth. Guile, a slept-on character. I feel like maybe even before Daigo kind of put him on the map again, remind people that this character is so ridiculous. But see, Chrissy CH can kind of shake up the rust. Nice DP. Keto with the great spacing here with the boom game, making it a little bit difficult for the approach. EX Fireball lands. EX V skill, I should say, lands. Now the activation.
So I'm curious here. Out of all the characters that Chris could have picked against Flaquito, he picked Guile, and he knows he uses Seth. So does that mean he believes that Guile does better against Seth than G, Sakura, and I guess the mirror?
I think personally, I think this is probably your best bet. Projectile based character, one that a little more stable than Sakura, and G. From what as you see here, look, see how hard it is to approach with, just with all these booms on the screen, navigating the booms. Seth has a way of dealing with that. You see the Tatsus, the slides, things like that are great, but they're predictive in a lot of senses. And you got to be really aware. And if they change up their boom game, which Chrissy CH has been doing, it's hard to place. And if you play G, the problem is the axe kick. All right, before you can do the V skill, that axe kick comes down in such a way you just get slaughtered in the neutral. Gustavo was saying this too. He thinks that G loses to Seth.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I mean, I would say Seth and G lose to each other.
Seth and G lose to each other?
They lose to each other, which means they blow each other out.
When that B trigger activates from G, it's a whole different story. But Guile, he's in a great position. He doesn't got to worry about that. Run the boom game, zoning stuff, but here we go. Flaquito got him in the corner with the EX, the throw. Talked to him for a second, but the wake up flash kick, didn't even cook it with the EX. Are you kidding me? Chrissy CH just whipping that sucker out raw. Being able to switch sides is really good too. Nice trade.
Oh,
Flaquito.
I'm so scared of players that do that. players that are in my situation and they're not scared to DP. I'm so scared of those players because I don't know when they're gonna do it, and they can do it on the wake up. They can do it when net minus. It's so much power to just do that it kind of throws people off, I believe.
These young players, dude, I'm telling you, this CCH, these young dudes, they don't care. They'll play rapid like that. They'll play wild, not mild. Good DP on the flip kick right there. But yo, forget with the standing heavy kick. Such a great button at so many great angles, but man, forget about do a lot more here. Because this is looking like match point for Chris CCH. And this is losers. You don't want to go down.
It's not over yet. It's not over yet. We got Seth here with V-Trigger coming up. All right, half-life. That means you get a mix-up. You get the ball. Right, you have 2 meters to take advantage of that ball.
Gotta find a way to the boom, so this is looking bad right here. All he needs is like a good hit. There it is.
No anti-air.
Wear it up. Just let him come through with it. The booms on the deck. Chrissy CH going right for the super with that confirmed. And that will be enough. Simple Keto out.
So I recently started doing something. I started playing with my fingers mapped to a different way my stick is. Like, because usually people play one certain way. Their hands are in a certain way. They either have the wine glass motion, or you know what I mean, the wine glass grip, or like, and then their fingers are just kind of resting on their punches or whatever. Usually I play one certain way, but when I play so many different characters, right, I realized it's really hard for me to anti-air with each one because they all have different anti-airs. So I started playing where my fingers always on roundhouse as Seth. My Balrog, my middle finger is always on medium punch as Balrog, and for ZANGIEF, my 3 fingers are always on the 3 punches. That was never a thing actually.
Just so you can get ready to anti-air.
So you're ready.
You see them off the ground.
Yeah, you're ready to anti-air. I'm not gonna DP you. I'm just gonna hit roundhouse and do like a third of your life just for jumping on me with 1 button.
Whatever you gotta do, man. You know, I don't know anything about sticks anymore. I'm all about that hitbox, all about that cheap box life. Yo, if you're in the chat, let me know what you guys use. I'm all about the hitbox these days. You know, that's the old school. I'm an old school player, but my hands ain't what they used to be. So I'm cheating out here.
Okay. Since you have the hitbox, what do you think about the cross-up box?
See, I personally would never use the cross-up box because I don't like the buttons. You know, the directional buttons being on like the top, like by the actual like attack buttons. I think that's super whack. If they were somehow able to be molded around the stick somehow, or make it interchangeable, dog, I would be all on that. I would be all on that. Like that would be like, that's my dream stick right there. Being able to switch back and forth. Because there's some games that I feel like I play better on a stick. Like Third Strike, for example. I just feel better like playing that on a stick. You know, there's like, the Gundam game is a little better on the stick. There's just some that I feel better suited for the stick. But otherwise, I need to be on this hitbox, the cheat box. I gotta do what I gotta do. All right. If it's legal, I'm gonna be able to use it in tournaments. I'm gonna use it.
So I have a question. So Capcom revealed 4 characters coming out next year. This year and next year. They did not reveal the 5th one, right? Every season so far, they have released a brawler. Season 1 was Alex, Season 2 was Abigail, Season 3 was G, Season 4 was Honda. So out of the 4 that they revealed, right, it was Dan, Rose, Oro, and Akira from Rival Schools. So that means I believe the 5th character is gonna be a brawler.
Wouldn't Akira be a brawler though? I mean, she's kind of a brawler like that. She kind of.
She actually.
She's got Rekkas.
I mean, when I mean brawler, I mean like you have like a command grab.
Oh, you mean? I don't remember if she had a command grab. Yo, Dan's got a command grab now. It might be a hit grab actually. It might be a hit grab. So this might be what you were looking for. You get a hit grab if that counts. I mean, that's a Street Fighter 5 statement.
Yo, Jot doing pretty well right now. So many Seth. Okay, so who plays Seth so far today? We have Jot. We have Flaquito. Not me yet.
Yeah, well, could be.
And I think Myers is learning Seth. I know Pink has a bit of Seth in him. Let me see who else. Yeah, Chris can play Seth. Technically, everyone. Oh, except Samurai cannot play Seth. I don't know, maybe he could. Technically,
I mean, he could if he wanted.
Yeah, 6 out of 8 of these top 8 right now can play Seth. Interesting fact.
But we haven't seen a Seth win though. We haven't seen a Seth by the lonesome win. Yo, it could be Jot's night though. Could be Jot's night.
I don't know. I won a Wednesday Night Fights with Seth before.
Wait, you did?
Yeah, I think I fought against Arrow and Strider with the grand finals. I forgot.
How long ago was this? Was it this year?
It was this year.
Man, see, everything just melded together. Just like Alex Myers' plan of the footsie game molding together, be able to fight this Mucinex of Jot. This color right here. You see this? My man's on the green stuff right here.
Is he medicine? Is he like, is he cough medicine?
He's a Mucinex monster. You see that, Mucinex monster, the green dude? You ever see the Mucinex monster? That's what Jot's color is right now.
You know what's funny? I've taken Mucinex before. I was like, I gotta take this now. Like back in the days, like we take. Oh, maybe still like I learned to take Robitussin, right? Those cough syrups. But now you take Mucinex. I'm like, what's that?
Hey man, I don't know what it is. I just know there's a Mucinex monster right here. I see that the green dude, and that's the color that I'm reminded of. Every time Jot and other people choose this green, it's gross. But this matchup, I don't know who wins. I need more data on this one. And every time that I play Seth, it feels like it's even. Like you have ways where it gets a fireball. Her footsie game's good, but there's other things that you have. The crushing heavy kick is really good. Your V trigger is just really big in this matchup. The axe kick too, but it don't matter when you got the wake up EX bird.
It's pretty nice. That was a pretty nice EX bird. With all that meter that Jot had, that kick seemed kind of risky, but if it hit, it probably would have won the game.
That's a danger, I feel like, of the axe kick, right? Is that going to be something that that comes out and play? Like, when do you use that? How much knowledge do they know about the axe kick? Do they know how to deal with the axe kick? And now we're going to be going to the battle lounge to see if Jot's going to be switching. Is he going to go back to his namesake, the Vega? Is it going to be that? Are we going to be seeing the switch, the flip mode?
He plays Manat as well.
Oh, Manat.
So interesting thing.
Not doing this matchup. At least in the season.
Interesting thing about the dive kick that kind of made me realize something, right? The dive kick is so good that there's almost no drawback to spamming it. The only drawback to spamming it is that the opponent's aware that you like using that button. So that means they're going to be ready for a DP or EX bird kick or something like that, right? And it kind of gets, for me, I stopped using more dive kicks because I realized I should not rely on this move because number one, if they counter this move, I'm done.
It's true. I mean, we've seen Samurai before crouch and kick you, get it confirmed. Yo, Jot now going for the V skill 1, whipping that out and already got the corner carry. And I think that's not bad in this matchup. You play the footsie game and that disrupts it. You throw out the tandem engine, especially if they play a ground-based game, which Myers likes to do with Chun-Li.
I really like that. I really like that V skill combo he did with Chun-Li. I need to copy that.
Yo, write those down. Write those notes. EXDP from Jot. EX on the wake up right here. I got one of those too. Let me show you mine.
Ooh, how's he gonna activate? There we go. This one combo death.
Back throw, just normal throw. Backdash EX.
Wait.
Yo, KOLIN trying to spin. I saw him spin. I saw my man. He woke up with the spin. You gotta give yourself a little bit of time there.
Okay, so I think what he did was he wanted to do an air dive kick off wake up, but the timing on that is really tricky.
Unfortunate, input error. Put on the pressure. That buff button right there. This season, this character. Nice crush counter. One combo right here with the bird.
Yikes.
The crush, the side switch, the throw, the stun.
Oh my god, so much styling.
Might be done with the stomps. Yo, Myers. Every week, this man's Chun-Li increases in power, in skill, in depth. Myers, you know what's good. You know what's cheap, because you know he'll go for like what's good, what's cheap in this game. He has the Cammy, he had the Sakura, and now he switched to the Chun-Li. I like that. Great play from Myers. Jot, the switch, maybe, I feel like if he would have went that loadout maybe a little bit sooner, maybe things would have been a little bit different, but unfortunately, it'll be Alex Myers moving on the bracket, and that strong gameplay as usual.
Myers picked up Cammy, Sakura, and Chun-Li, and we know in Street Fighter 4 that Rose. Now she wasn't like top tier, but she was good. She was good. So there is Myers gonna pick up Rose, because I believe that if next year is going to be the last DLC of characters and the last year that they're going to support the game, at least support it through the tournaments, I have a feeling that all DLC is going to be really good. Maybe even Dan might be good.
I feel like Dan will be mid at worst. You know,
Mid at worst.
Maybe like mid low at worst, at best mid. I feel like he'll be like straight mid, and I hopefully will not be like better than Sagat. That would be super sad if that was somehow happening. Like he's better than Sagat. He's more like. I don't want to think about that. Yo, Capcom, I see the balance patch. Make it happen, because this is a character also on the screen that people complain about a lot. Actually, two of them. It's G. You know, people are like, why is this character not got nerfed? I've not seen him honestly in winning any CPT, so maybe he should be left alone.
Wait, has he not won CPT? I feel like he has.
No, G has one. I mean, this year online.
Oh, I mean,
that's what I mean.
Yeah, this year. Yeah.
A little bit different, but at the beginning of the year, people were like, this character got bumped with the health. He's didn't get anything nerfed. He's super strong. I thought he was gonna be running all the tables everywhere, but
yo, the stare down. What is going on? They're reading each other's minds. They're having a mental battle. You ever seen the movie Hero, where he fights that one guy and like there's a guy playing like a zither, or was it like a banjo? I thought he was playing. He's playing an instrument.
Right there?
And they just stood at each other and they had a mental battle. And then had the most epic battle in their minds. And then when they had the real battle, it ended in like 2 seconds.
Listen, it's only Samurai that could do that kind of thing. Y'all gotta leave that mental stuff to Samurai. He's the only one that's been, floating around here, okay? This CCH though. This is such a slow-paced battle until, you got the confirm.
Here we go.
The dash up command grab. Yeah, this is where it starts. Into the super. He immediately wants to pull up the difference, plus interest, plus tax, plus tip. Now you're gonna activate here. The buffer though, Chris CCH going in. He don't care. Gets a normal throw. He can just block this out. Lame it out. This entire match was lame play. It don't matter. None of this matters. You can do all you can to build the bar for the next round, because that's where we're going. Chris CCH getting the first one.
Can you imagine in a real life fight, there's like, you walk yourself back and then there's like a corner that you run into. Like, where does corner come from? And then like after 99 seconds, if no one wins a fight, and 99 seconds for a fight is really, really long. It's like, someone, like you just freeze up and then someone says you lose. You're like, what? Wait, what?
Wait, what happened? 99 seconds, you pass, you just staring, and you're like, wait, what happened?
Ooh,
but I feel like the game has like, you see how the corner character from this character is super strong. When he finds his moment, especially like in level 2, like you cannot jump on G. If the player is aware, you are eating damage, you are eating corner carry. Nice buffer into the super off the fireball. Chris CCH, I can close out just one touch. You see him wave, and hit him with the wave to the camera. You finish off. Nephew does have bar to work with, but this is still difficult because even in V-Trigger,
G's fireballs is actually one of the hardest, if not the hardest fireball to block in the game. I thought Guile was bad, but G's actually comes out of his fist and he pokes his fist forward. So like it's almost in your face by the time he shoots it. And like I tried many times to like lariat it, to like V-Trigger it, to just get around it, and I cannot react. I'm like, why does this exist? Why does this exist?
You gotta get the player. It's all about the player read, right? To like jump in on them and get the player read. One that you find them throwing out too much, but if you're certain characters, that's maybe not an option that you can really use. There's not many ways around. I think in this matchup you can get the lockdown with this fireball, especially level 2 fireball. That thing is super cheap.
Yeah, so good. You block it, you get pushed back twice, and each pushback is so far.
That's a wild stuff. Let's see if Chris CCH can close this out with a buffer. That's one good thing about this matchup. The light buffer right there from Kong can really work on those misplaced flip kicks. And then now Nephew with the corner game, not the strongest throw game this character has, compared to other characters, but still in trigger. Now you cannot tech. You gotta take these throws.
Ooh, tech! He took 3 throws and tech. Oh, now you take a command grab and then you're literally one guess from death.
That's it. It's time to hands off the controller. Oh, Kong with the fadeaway. Kong trying to lean back, and Nephew finishing it off, knowing he's got to kill him. He's got to get rid of him, not leaving anything to chance.
That was a good check. That was a good check. I'm curious, how is Chris gonna spend this meter? Oh, there we go. Spend that meter at the beginning of the round. Oh.
Throw, okay.
being stuck in the corner against G is like one of the worst feelings ever because all his normals reach you. His normals crush you. You jump out, he just hits you back in. And if he walks a little bit closer, he command grabs you. It feels so bad.
Everything against this character, when you're getting hit, feels so bad. Like, you got to put this character on his back, and if you don't, you get pieced up.
Okay, taking these throws, Nice reversal. Great life now. Chip damage, chip range to suit. Oh, it doesn't matter.
Oh, just gets a low. Yeah, and that's great for Chrissy CH. Gets to just walk back in the next round with full bar. Chrissy CH on match point here. Looking super strong.
Ooh, got caught pressing a button. KOLIN's Fierce is pretty good, but is it better than G's Fierce? I don't know. They're kind of just... I feel like both of these characters can crush each other easily with their own Fierce buttons. It's just that I don't know which is better.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like G with his fireball game makes it really hard to kind of contest that. We already saw him with punish the heavy button with his own. G's with punishing, and now the medium kick activation. Oh no, one more guess for the game with a flip kick ender right there. What's it gonna do? Just gets thrown, takes a throw, can't take much more. One more hit will do it. Now it's a chip situation. No dip. All he needs is that final hit. The super, the Cheetos, Doritos, or Fritos. My man pumps it out and takes it over nephew.
So cheap. So
it's
cheap.
ridiculous because he is able to build the bar up in V-Trigger. It don't matter. It don't matter what you do. That bar is gonna come through. This character, ridiculous. And calling a character that if you're not getting momentum like throughout the entirety of the match and you let off the gas at any point, he's coming for you. He's coming for you. So it's gonna be Chrissy CH with that great pick. He's got a lot of characters on deck. He had the Guile too. If that would have went south, he had the Guile, so no big deal. He'll be taking that over nephew.
But yeah, as I was saying earlier, we saw Chrissy CH use Guile earlier, like you just said, and it's kind of nice seeing him use Guile. And now he switched to G, and we know last week he used Sakura, and the week before he used Sakura.
Mm-hmm. He also
but the week before,
like in pools, but
Yeah. And the week before he won with Sakura, I think. So he definitely has at least 3 really, really strong characters.
That's wild. These young kids, I don't know how they do it. I can't even have one strong character. But I'll tell you what is strong. All the play out here in Wednesday night fights. Again, people, if you are in the area of the West Coast, they've combined the SoCal and NorCal together to form just one. One transform. It's not just one, or it's not just 2 together. It's one together, one powerful beam. So come through, catch the hands, or give them, and practice with us. Come through, play with us. I should say you guys, because I'm in Chicago. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's hit this match.
Round 1.
All right, here we go. This is losers quarter. Yep, got Samurai versus Myers here. Pretty. Yeah, this is a good man. CHUN-LI, I don't. When's the last time I saw this? I feel like, okay. So I keep saying that, right? It's because, like you said, these weeks are kind of blending together. So we're on week 20. And honestly, after week 5, everything just kind of started like blurring together. So anything that happened between week 6 and today feels like either last month or last week to me.
Man, when you're on the comms, it feels like everything just kind of fades away. So y'all gonna have to, hit us with the information. But listen, Samurai looking good right now. If they played before, Samurai's downloaded something because he is in a devastating lead right here and backing away from any sort of slides or that footsie game. It's right outside the distance.
Oh, ooh, the jump. Even though Samurai was kind of walking himself into the corner, right? He is always ready to DP, right? I do know that it is hard for people when they're holding back on the stick to immediately go to a DP motion. But Samurai, I've never ever seen him have that weakness. Like every time I jump at him, unless I'm like doing something amazing to throw him off, like I will always get DP'd.
He's always anti-air. Look at him, already outside the corner. He knows his position too. He's really smart about finding those moments immediately and getting outside the corner. Like he knows how to play around his character's low health, low stun. Don't want to get pieced up. Don't want to get done. Nice buff on the medium. DP ender right here into the corner. It's looking long. Alex Myers getting manhandled in the entirety of the neutral game right here, but the activation from Samurai gonna take all that momentum that he was trying to have.
Nice check.
Super.
Oh.
Oh my god, the goal. That's
So scary. It's so scary. What do? Do you risk getting demon? Do you press a button after 2 buttons? Samurai was ready for that. He's like, I'm not gonna demon. I'm just gonna press some buttons and then clip you. And if you get caught by the clip, I'm gonna super and you're gonna get hit. It's almost super safe.
It's the danger also is like Samurai himself being such an accomplished Akuma player makes it really hard to maneuver those situations. He is always ready. He's always prepared. And like, you know that Samurai knows that he knows what to do. Like he's got all these options, things like that. So you're 10 times more worried. This could be random Akuma. Like, this could be me up on the Fightin area. And maybe I got demon, maybe I don't. You don't care. But if it's Samurai, you definitely care. You definitely have to care. This dude's really, he's always ready for it.
All right, Samurai has Myers in the corner, right? He's standing kind of in a space where Myers can't really jump out, but I think, oof, man, that knee is so good. That knee reaches so far. It's almost unbelievable how far it reaches. Is he dead?
Oh my God, he is. We saw Myers deal with that knee too. He dealt with the medium kick, got a whip punish, but didn't matter. Samurai is much off to get a land mine, and now Samurai on match point.
Has it been 3? It's been 3 straight rounds, huh?
Samurai's dominating right now.
Oof.
It's Akuma, and it's Samurai's leveling up every single week. Excuse the pun. Heavy kicks. Alex Myers going in, trying to get something going, which is getting a little bit difficult right now. Just like feels like he can't get a grasp like how Samurai wants to play. But just in general of like trying to find like maneuver those options, right? Like it's so difficult because Akuma has something for everything, right? He's like Home Depot out here. He's got a whole tool shed.
He has something. He has literally every tool in the game. His taunt even does damage. What does he not have? What does he not?
Only limited by the pilot behind them, like a souped-up Gundam out here. The reversal, yeah. You want to take anything off that activation? My man said no.
Oh, this is very dangerous. He's almost in chip range. One low me kick, he's dead. One standing leg kick, he's dead. If he ever gets V-trigger, he's dead anyways.
And you see that, he's not letting that Great Life build down too much. Making sure that he's taking everything. V reversal. We've seen Samurai kind of evolve that V reversal style, add a little bit more defense as these weeks have gone on. Not shy about doing that, especially if it's going to land him into a situation where it's chip no div for the other person.
Yeah, fireball. It's
okay though.
Yes,
lands. Not anymore. When you run into fireballs like that, he stepped in it. Saw it on the road, still stepped in it. Samurai took advantage of the impatience from Alex Myers and took that round. That's that was 4 rounds straight. What happened?
That was 4 rounds straight.
What happened?
That was 4 rounds straight.
Myers. What happened?
It's Samurai. It's Samurai.
It's Samurai.
It's Samurai.
Samurai out here, that he's meditating. You know that he's sitting on his entire room is red. He is floating. He's on that PlayStation 9. He's on that next gen. And he got that win. Samurai looking clean right now. And there's a few drop confirms here or there. But the lane play, coupled with just putting them in situations where the player feels like they're afraid, that they're scared to do anything. Yeesh, man. That's painful.
That was a good game. That was a good match. I mean, it was a wash, but it was still good, right? You get to see how. I mean, we all know how strong Myers is. Myers is really, really strong. He's won Weds Night Fights many times, right? Samurai as well. It's just that when these two collide, anything can happen, right? And today, Samurai just did really, really well. Oh, wait, it's my turn.
Speaking of collision, it looks like this could be the run back. Now, pick the god. The recent video. And the start of the video still had him teabagging you. So I hope that this will be the run back that you get your revenge.
Yes. I remember last week. We had a it was losers final, and then we were both 2-2, and then he timed me out and he straight up teabagged me, and I couldn't do anything about it, and I was just like.
But here's the thing, he was sweating out here, and he's with a different character, KAGE. Let's see how he does. We saw his neutral game before.
I've not seen his KAGE before, but his SETH is what's going on? Okay, let's go. All right, he must have picked the wrong B trigger or wrong character or something. I don't know what's going on. Whatever.
Okay.
But I will
Oh,
take
wrong
this
V
as one
skill.
win. I'm just kidding. I won't.
Wrong V skill. All right. We're gonna switch
I don't
it.
even know what a
Let
V skill
him run
does.
So the V skill 1 is the charge up. V skill 2 is the new one. The
the one that flies in the air.
yeah, it's hard to describe. The one that flies in the air, basically.
I mean, isn't that one even more telegraphed than the charge one?
I feel like because you don't have many multi-hitting moves, it's not bad. Obviously, you can't get command grab, but it has one hit of armor on that sucker. So I'm curious to see how he's going to use it against.
Okay. This is winner's final. Okay, so it's first to 3. Okay. So we will go back to the menu and
yeah, reset everything. Yo, little Grease, I see you. Pink sucks now. I don't know if it's like that, dog. You just gotta wait a little bit to see the mauling that possibly could happen, or Stupendous, gonna win this. I'm curious, man. Stupendous, have you learned anything from last week? It's a different character. You're playing a different character as well. Is it gonna be a switch? Do you understand the style, the pacing of Pink now?
I would say the most amount of Kage practice I've gotten, right, was from Valle. And Valle's Kage is not bad.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, that person's putting a lot of work with that character, even when they were, trash. So you have some idea of how the character works, but don't let that, be your disadvantage when you kind of locked into one person's style. You gotta acclimate to the other person's style and be like, listen, this guy's gonna be moving a little bit faster, or his footsie game's a little bit different. Let's see what happens here. Stupendous versus Pink the God, the run back. People wait to see. Especially Stu.
Soaring ecstasy of shedding another.
Ertola with the sub. Big blessings. I see you for the 15 months. Your reward is to see the run back between these two. And Pink already has the corner play. This is super strong with the double shimmy, the DP ender right there. And the stun's building right here. Hold these plus frames. Let me get that throw too. The heavy stomp again. Stupendous is taking his turn, goes to the EX. Backs away though. It's Fireball. Pink maybe thinking it was a different character, but no big deal. Stupendous coming in there. I think we saw this before. This character can deal with the damage, but you can't take it very much. Low health, low stun. The flex. Oh, what a read using the EX. But the wake up. Oh, if he would have completed that, I wonder if that would have killed, but it doesn't matter. Pick the God.
That was pretty good. That's pretty good. I like it.
The thing about this trigger, not only is it 2 bars, it allows you to kind of like fade away. So if you think you made a mistake, you can kind of escape situations, but you can't escape these loving arms. The SPD going after the flex. Stupendous. Got a little gray life, but no big deal. You take some of this because it could all in for Pink the God.
Interesting.
Crush. Follow up. DP. Pink the God dash in. V reversal though for Stupendous. Trying to stay alive, but a little bit of defense on the deck. My man went on the other side again, back in the corner. It was such a weird interaction right there. Doesn't matter though. Pink the God swing the buttons out, but the confirm into the CA. And that'll do it right there. A little bit of overkill. We'll be planting Kages out here.
Yeah, you gotta take the round. You gotta spend the meter, right? So that's the saying.
Spend to win. Spend to win. And we're all evened out here. Only the first match. Good crush counter. Pink feeling at the footsie game. Trying to play around those big buttons. The crush is trying to find a way in because with the short limbs of this character, the T-Rex arms, you gotta work your way in real close, and that's where Geek wants to have you because that's where he gets to play his game plan too. So you kind of play into that gameplay. So you have to constantly shift back and forth to the footsie game. And right now, Pink has got him to the corner. Let's see this character work. V reversal to stop the V trigger. Stop with the spin cycle. Didn't have enough coins to dash up. EX to get another read right here. Stupendous. Back throw though. Pink has a little more room to work with. Just jumps away. Doesn't get the confirm that he wanted. Trying to read it again, but too late. Stupendous going for the V trigger. And now it's all gone, and then Stupendous only has a bar to work with. Does get a crush. Meaty, are you kidding me? Trying to chase him down, but the air-to-air from Pink.
Kage wins.
Scramble situation, but Pink says, listen, I don't like scramble. I like Mike's over easy. Takes the first one. Stupendous, what's your adjustments? What have you got for us?
Okay. I need to talk less and think more.
All right. Or maybe talk more, think less. Maybe you're thinking too hard. Maybe that's the issue. Footsie game super good from Pink. That's kind of the problem here. The footsie game is on deck. The flip out don't matter. Counter hits still coming in hot and heavy and ready. Little Caesars out here. The shimmy, the bait, the bite, the stun.
I'm getting wrecked.
Getting smoked out here. It's all footsie game stuff. It's nothing that's like, you know, you would see from like a super high level KAGE, but the footsie game from this person is what's putting them on the map.
Round 2.
Another round, super quick stuff right here. Pink the God. See some more aggression from Stupendous out here. You know, obviously the way to play this character is you take those hits, you take it on the chin, because you know when you slug back, when you slap back, it's gonna hurt them a lot more. EX though, Pink the God, going in for the oak, gets a throw. And you see him just outside the distance for a lot of hits that Stupendous maybe might want to land. Nice with punish on the heavy, using his own heavy punch. I like how Pink doesn't overextend, doesn't put himself in a situation for like a back throw or just, you know, a confirm. But listen, speaking of confirms, Pink going for the CA. That's a ton. You're not done yet. You got trigger and butter to cook with. What's on the menu, Stu? A crush count. That's an appetizer, but that's it. There's nothing else on the plate. We got small dishes out here. Pink the God up 2.
It's kind of rough. This is kind of hard. Why is it so hard? Oh my God. I don't think I can set this.
This is difficult, dog.
I will try anyways.
Are you switching? Is that
yeah. I'm switching. He has my GIF number.
Okay.
But does he have my SETH? He probably has my SETH number. But I need to find out.
You have to find out. We were hoping for a different story. We were hoping for, I'm looking at the script right here, and it says a closer match than this. So maybe the SETH could be the one. The turnaround that we were looking for. Stupendous. Give us something more. Give us some more Street Fighter 5. Switch finals.
I don't even know why I steal from him. I'm not gonna figure it out.
I don't think it really matters. Oh, wait. If it's KAGE, it's the red fireball, I think. No, it's a stomp. I think it's the, actually, I think it's the heavy stomp, to be honest.
Oh, stomp's not bad, I guess.
It's not bad, bro.
But it's not good.
We'll see. I feel like it's okay. Like, there's certain things that you would like to use with SETH like that, or implement your game plan, some that you would like to get rid of, some that you would like to actually put combos. That might just be one that's okay. But here we go. Gets the confirm off the bat. On the side switch shoot, he gets a TP as the ender. Stupendous already put him into the corner. Whips the dive. That's a bait. We call that a bait out here. It's a throw. Dash of pressure really good right here. Goes the bar up the mad cradle and the DP ender right there. Stupendous.
It's looking good. It's looking good already. My ZANGIEF couldn't do this.
You were sitting here talking about, you know, I'm gonna do this with, you know, GIF. I'm going all the way with GIF, but listen, the carrot had to come out to play. I just said the manager had to get the front of the line. Stupendous already with the round, looking a lot better than before. It's thrown.
That's so much damage for SETH.
Ton.
Oh my God.
The shimmy. Oh man. He's in your head rent free. But he put himself in the corner. Stupendous can still come back from this. He's got the trigger. He's got the CA. No cross cut DP. You'll talk to him for a second. Gotta find a way to activate the right way. Stupendous trying to look for that confirm.
Ouch.
Whip punish the DP.
Ouch.
I was sitting here talking about how unoptimal Pink the God is. Listen, I always put the EX, but Pink knew how much it was gonna do to kill, and now he's on match point.
His throw game's really good. His throw game's really good. Oh my God, is this real?
You're taking all these throws. You're taking all these throws all the way to the corner. He's fireball. But here's an EX from Stupendous back to mid-screen. Spin that bar just to get back to a better positioning. The power of you know, SETH in the first place. His character has
oh my God, so many throws.
Wake up EXTP. Activation time. Another throw. All these throws. All damage. And it's gonna confirm. You can definitely do it. Block so from Pink the God not getting opened up. It's a locked door, no entry. Oh, the good Stupendous with no DP.
I'm
Gets
so
the
stressed.
light confirmed.
I'm so stressed.
Seth wins.
Stupendous, I'm
okay,
stressed for you, but you're looking better. You're looking clean.
I'm looking better than I do with ZANGIEF.
Because both of you are like, it's weird because like you're both on these situations where like maybe like one hit will do it, one hit will like finish it off, but you don't want to go that far. You don't want to risk it, so you're both kind of playing a little bit on the lamer side. And then one of you makes a mistake, goes in, and then that's it. Crouching heavy kick, the bless button, anti on the heavy kick too as well. So many tools. Gotta put them together though. Dash up gets interrupted. So we get the guy with the back throw. Jumps in on the fireball. Stupendous with the quarter camp to DP right there. Optimal stuff. EXDP cross cut. The god's still alive in this.
Oh no! That was clearly an accident.
Yeah, that was a mistake. Now Stupendous looking to even things out. He drops here and there. See, we were talking about that before. You can't do axe kicks all day. You know, you gotta be careful with those. Then you had the whip punch on the deck. He'll hold this. Gets a throw. Distance. Light EX. Depends outside the corner. Gets thrown. Nice jump in the fake out. Stupendous with the mix-ups off the axe kick. This is a bad situation. I see the meter down the bottom. The neutral jump doesn't blow up the sweep.
Really good whip punish. That was a really good whip punish.
You know, even though it's match point, he did that also to Samurai last week. Or Samurai did to him last week in the reverse, I'm sorry. Using the meter kick, whip punch and the heavy kick. Good start, Stupendous. In the corner.
Good combo.
I'm tight right now. I don't know what's. Nice whip punish. Okay. Back to the corner. I like the focus on the pinch character in the corner. The corner carry. Spin the bar for that. Take the guy. Get the throw. Nice kick again. Backing away. Just that max distance. The Pick the God has a ton of bar to work with and building that trigger. For that final confirm is Pick the God, but
oh wow, what a DP.
And
that was a sick punish. That was a sick punish.
Damn. Stupendous. Taken down by Pick the God, and Pick the God to be moving on to Grant. Man, Pick the God. This could be his night. Stupendous though, that was a pretty good battle.
A pretty good game. Pretty good game.
Good game.
Pretty good.
I feel like if you had went to the Seth a little bit earlier, that may have been a better determiner, but gotta do what you gotta do out here. I mean that's more Street 5 action.
That's the thing, you don't know, right? You don't know until you try them out, right? It's one of those things where you gotta test the waters, right? And I failed the test. That's the thing. And he passed the test.
Hey, you come back next week and you run the test again in a different way. This week was math, but maybe it'll be better, next week on the geography, depending on who's in the brackets, who's switching up. So the good thing about coming through these brackets is every single week you get more and more, you get more and more practice, you get more and more experience against players, and get more and more knowledge about, who you're fighting. So obviously you're not out of this just yet. You're in the loser side, so you can still maybe make your way. Losers get that run back grand finals. It could be your week still. It could be Punk or Pinks. Ooh. I almost said the wrong thing, but listen, we're gonna get over to Samurai versus Chris CCH. It could be Samurai's week 2. Looking for the crowning of the third time.
Shout outs to Matcherinos, guys. Lots of support from them. Right? Shout outs to everyone that donated to this tournament. Right, all you gotta do is go to our link. Right, sign in through Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, whatever link you want, and then put in the code WNF20 SSV, and then automatically contributes 50 cents to the pot. Doesn't take any time. Doesn't take any of your money. Just takes a little bit of clicking and then putting your info, and that's it. And by the way, shout out to Lachi for the donation. Very much. Thank you very much, Lachi, for the $100 donation. Really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, good stuff to, you know, all the love that's shown in support, people donating. And if you have not, make sure you run them codes. It's like CH into the corner here. CCH trying to stay alive. Couldn't anti-air that dive kick. The wake up EXCP from Chris CCH.
Ooh, okay. So who do you want to see win here? Because like right now we have Chris here, right? We saw him in top 8. He first started with Guile, and then he went to G. Now he's using Sakura. So like, kind of exciting. Who is he gonna use next, right? Like, if he wins this and he runs into me, is he gonna pick Seth? Is he just gonna pick every single character that exists in the game and just in top 8 just pick everyone? If he beats me and goes straight to pink, is he gonna pick like Ryu or Ken? Chris CH, they're both playing. We got Sam with all the meters though, but Samurai's in B trigger. Chris ran out of B trigger, so Samurai clearly has the advantage here. And they're both kind of within death range here, right? Samurai doesn't have a lot of health. He has the least amount of health in the game, so any amount of damage will pretty much put him in danger zone. But we got Samurai with the best of the confirms, right? Just get clipped and you die. That's how it works.
I mean, Samurai, the spacing. And he's always on point with crouching meter kicks, everything like that. And you know, in this match, it's explosive on either side, right? Both low health, low stun, maybe more so obviously on AKUMA. Samurai or Sakura can pump up the damage when she needs to, but I mean, you don't get those chances when you're fighting a character that has all the tools. So you make that, make that comeback. Chrissy CH with the activation, DP ender.
Ooh, that dive kick got whiff punished. Oh, damn, that's the third of his life for whiff punishing a dive kick.
Yo, you can't be lacking out here. Especially when you're playing AKUMA. You cannot make mistakes. Chris CH making him pay. Gabio canceling into the Tatsu right here. Activation off the sweep. Samurai working on that bar again. We saw it before. Build that CA and then make you just second guess everything.
That's a lot of meter. That's a lot of meter that Samurai has, and he has a lot of meter trigger. Right? Any hit can really, really kill Chris right now.
You gotta be real careful here if you're Chris. Even if when that meter goes away, like you still gotta not worry about demon as much, but you still gotta worry about that CA confirm or even the chip.
Dude, look at this neutral. Look at this. Look at these footsies here. They're standing at a range where like they can't really hurt each other, but like if one person missteps, they're dead.
And you see Chris CH a little bit more on the back foot, even though he's getting pushed or he's pushing Samurai in the corner. It just seems like he has more moments where he's able to find a little bit more spacing and footing. The jump back EX fireball. EXDP, yo, max distance lands on enough to kill. And the jab, yo, Samurai checked him coming in. He's like a bouncer at the club. Say, no, you're too young.
This is a semi-loser, so it is a first of 2. So Chris right now and he really needs to think about this and pick one of his many characters and see if Sakura is the best choice. Sakura is the best choice, so we're gonna roll with this and see if Chris can take it back.
I feel like maybe Guile could also be that. Maybe he doesn't feel like his Guile is strong enough to take on someone like Samurai. He's been so much time with this character. Why not run the Sakura?
So this was the 3rd time that Chris did a light kick misconfirmed DP, which costed him half his life. Kind of curious what's causing this, but I mean I don't think online he made him make him do this 3 times, but kind of very interesting.
The 3rd time is your fault. You can't blame it on
your fault. First time maybe online, 2nd time I don't know. 3rd time, okay, it's your fault.
Yeah.
3rd time, that means the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd time is all your fault.
Yeah, we gotta review those back in the tapes. Like, nah, you dropped that confirm, but Chrissy CH not dropping this one. The DP and the meaty no vegan. Chrissy CH with the aggression starting to work out a little bit better as he puts around the board. And all it took was like a little bit of a turn of fortune right there, right? Chrissy CH with no buffer on the light kick, and I feel like you got to kind of get the momentum going against AKUMA before he gets his stuff going. With a dive kick coming through from the skies. CH got to do a little bit more. Gets a jump out. Gets hit with the fireball though.
I just realized, what if he's doing light kick fireball and not light kick DP?
I'm not sure.
That's very possible. I guess a misinput is worse than a misconfirm.
Well, yeah, I get like if you draw like a DP right after, yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it would be. Listen, you shouldn't be missing anything out here.
You shouldn't be missing anything. No, yeah.
That's a tale of the, tale of tapes right there. Don't miss anything.
But I mean, it's kind of hard when you're fighting against someone strong, right? Because like if you're fighting against like someone that you're just gonna walk over, it's not that hard to mess up. But when you're fighting against someone that kind of throws you off your beat, and you're like in a high pressure situation, and you're kind of sweating, you're nervous, and you're jittery, right? Messing up is actually like very common.
I mean, you can see it right now. Chris CCH, he hasn't messed up so much. It's so much that Samurai's just getting everything he needs back throw though. Let's see if Chris CCH can stay solid, take this round, or if Samurai's gonna be the one that does it. Building that bar up, the V trigger, get closer and closer, 18 seconds on the clock. Samurai is the one that has his back against the wall. Counter hit, doesn't matter. The pushback, able to let Samurai get that crouching meaty kick. Jumps back, 8 seconds on the clock, winding down the throw. This may not matter, the delay. Will this matter enough? Wake up DP, just in case. Just in case. The invul on that saves him because he's in V trigger. Got the invul on the DP, and now it sets him on match point. Man, I like that option just to wake up DP and have that, because even if you would have hit him, that may not have been enough at that time. Maybe. Actually, I'm not sure.
So
but
a lot of these rounds have been getting kind of close to the timer. I feel like, because I remember this wasn't the first time that's happened with Chris. There were many other times where he's timed out his opponent. And was it always Samurai? I feel like it was, right?
Where Chris has timed out his opponent? I think last week he did it with G. So, playing that lane game, he was able to do so with G, but not so much Sakura.
Okay. So, it takes a lot of patience, right? To be able to like kind of just not want to go ham and just kind of wait for your opponent to mess up and kind of fish for like either crush counters or whiff punishes. And the fact that they're able to do this that like quite, it doesn't happen, it's not rare for them to have a timeout. It only shows that like they're really patient and they're really willing to wait in this game. Just to whiff punish you, just to get that crush counter, and just to find an opportunity, right? A lot of people when they play this game, especially if they pick like ham characters, they just want to go in. Games won't last more than 30 seconds.
Yeah, like they want to get it done. Uber Eats at the door. But listen, Samurai, not that type of person, and his character really plays to that effect where he can play it lane because he's got all the tools to work around everything. The reversal gets caught though. Chris CCH trying to get the damage on the board.
We got 10 seconds left here, right?
It's winding down. B reversal, EX fireball for EX fireball. Samurai with the red stuff, the spicy hot with the red dot. They'll take the tech and the hit right here. Samurai does it. Checks Chris CCH coming in.
Wow.
And when you saw when Chris CCH wanted to turn up the pace, turn up the heat, Samurai splashed him with water, said, nah, cool it down.
He teched. He actually teched. If Chris shimmied there, he would have died. That was an unbelievable tech. It worked, but that kind of blew my mind that he went for he teched.
So it'll be Samurai moving to losers finals against you.
Sam. It's me, the run back. The run back, Samurai. We meet again. How do you feel? How do you feel? Are you ready to fight ZANGIEF in a 1st to 3? Are you mentally prepared to wait out 99 times 5 rounds of seconds? Games. That's 10 rounds. Oh my God. That's a lot of seconds. Let me hit you with some
tech. I was talking to Samurai on Twitter. Okay. This dude said he would use V-Trigger 2 against GUILE and Nikali. That was the only 2 matchups that he would use it for. And that was it.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it either. Yet. Hey man, why are you giving me that advice if you're not even gonna use it? Maybe something about a playstyle kind of thing that he just prefers V-Trigger 1. Maybe that's just the case, but listen, you're gonna be seeing that on the deck. Again, losers finals is Samurai looking for that run back, looking to come up from loser side, or is it gonna be stupendous? Both of them waiting to fight Pink the God.
Oh, okay, this is gonna be. I can already tell that this is gonna be a very, very long game.
Yeah, this is a grind fest right here. Samurai not wanting to be put in bad situations. Doesn't have the health to play around with, but yo, stupendous with the flex. Slow and steady right here. Stupendous. Blocking this out.
Oh God, I'm already in the corner. Oh dear, this kind of hurts. Why does it do so much damage?
I'm telling you, AKUMA players, to spin that bar to get the damage, to get the stun. No need to wait for the CA. The fireball activation, DP to finish it off.
That's kind of rough. That didn't feel fair even. That didn't.
And you know, when you look at this match, like, if you're on the out, wow, what a shimmy. Made him waste the bar to the side switch, the immediate side switch. The blessed, one of the many blessed things that AKUMA has in his toolkit. Tatsu lands, take the palm. EX bite through, and didn't really do much, but still spaced out in a way that was hard to even get in there. So Finish trying to walk outside. Samurai locking that door on him. Tatsu all the way through the flex right there. Himself in the corner, so Finish can work with this. Activation time.
Oh, that looked like a hit on my screen. I saw rollback. Rollback.
On my screen, it looked like it got blocked. But listen, got him in the corner. I ain't gonna do anything. Crouching meeting kick. EX. Tatsu. Stupendous with no trigger left, but he does have CA to play with. A reversal. Samurai. Willing to spin that. Okay.
That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt for a bit, actually.
That's quite a bit. You gotta do a lot more, though.
I'm dead.
One more good SPD.
I'm dead.
No.
I'm dead. Okay, Samurai. I see what you're doing. I'm not ready. This is too much stress to be a commentator and to fight Samurai.
If you need a mute, go ahead and hit that mute.
I'm not gonna mute. I'm gonna talk all this trash while I'm playing Samurai. You ready for this?
Listen, people don't understand that, back in the BC before COVID, you were surrounded by people at your locals. People were talking to you all the damn time. It was not silent wherever you played. So this is the norm. Samurai again, just the spacing that he has is master class. Staggering the medium, and then when he finds it doesn't work, backs off. God. Still got the Tatsu off of that? What a character. What a character. The shimmy. With the DP. It's a throw.
It's looking pretty grim. This is actually looking pretty grim.
Super grim. The control that he has. My man did a light and then went into a demon flip, and I wasn't prepared. Just this constant microspacing that he has. It's so hard to just pace him down. Need him to confirm. It's a throw. The punish. And he's fighting back, swinging for his life here. Jumping on the fireball. The stun. There he goes. Stupendous get the done.
Aha!
Okay, busting out. Smith's on the lead.
Oh, that reached. I can't believe that reached.
Oh my gosh, the jumping heavy kick saves the day.
Final round. Fight.
You gotta get this guy off his pacing. Samurai with the knocking out with the fireball, good. Get that spacing away that you want to not be playing into the hands of the key player. I can't believe what I'm reading in the chat. People say buff AKUMA. AKUMA needs better buttons. No, stop. Samurai though, right now gets the target combo. Talk to you guys about good buttons here. We're talking to you guys about good buttons here. That target combo, you see the corner character with that target combo, the crouching media kick really blessed when it gets the finish. And look at him, not going in for the stun. People were talking about that before on Twitter. How stun doesn't have, play a big factor into things. But when you're in a match like this, you don't overextend. The Samurai won't let that stun go down because he knows that he's at the life lead. Look at the spacing that Samurai's doing. This gets a walk-up throw. How do you play against this man?
I don't know. I don't know. All right. You know what? You know what I do when I start losing? I start picking Seth. That's the answer. That's always the answer. Pick Seth.
I feel like you can't play at the pace that you want to play at with Geef right now. It's not happening. He's not allowing it.
He's controlling me too hard. This is kind of rough.
Yo, pull up. Yo, get the Karen. Get the Karen. Ask the manager. You got the receipt. It's time to work. Yo, hit them with the my name is Seth. Samurai, Stupendous. Samurai up 2. Stupendous. This could, but we can see this. This could be the turnaround. Seth could be the answer. I don't know, man. Samurai always something different today. Every week I keep saying my man's built different. My man's built different every single week. Samurai. I don't know what he does. I don't know what plane of existence that he's on. He is like in a different dimension beyond us. Let's see if we can bring it back down to earth.
I need to enter this dimension and I need to enter this dimension and claim it for myself.
Got the axe kicks. You got the character with the reach now. The walk speed better for you. The trade though, you gotta be careful. It's an explosive match. We saw before the grand finals, except it was Pink the God instead. Now Stupendous, running his own game plan against his character. Okay, back throw. Talk to him. Far off the rest, that target combo right there. Stupendous is going with the poke game, man. That would have landed. Samurai really good about just walking back and also blocking at the same time. Making sure he's not being caught, unaware. Nice DP.
That was so far. That was so far. Wow.
The whip was from the medium, or the crouching medium kick with his medium kick. That means he's still blessed. Activation from Stupendous. Just waiting to use that bar. Building up that CA, blocking it out. Samurai's got a full stick of butter. Ready to hit that skillet. The stare down. The light, man. I'm afraid of the demon. I'm afraid of the nightmares with the... Okay. Side switch. Didn't go for it just yet. Was that supposed to be a demon? It don't matter.
He tried to demon me. He tried to... Oh, come on.
Oh, that's demon you? Nah, Samurai. Ain't that cute out here. It ain't that cute out here, my friend. Oh, didn't get what he wanted. The crouching meter kick, usually when you're at the right spacings, able to deal with the dive kick. Not so right there, so Prince gonna get the lead from this.
What are you?
Oh, good shimmy. Skill.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
You're good. Outside the corner though, you give Samurai a chance to breathe. Listen, nope, never mind. He's 6 feet under now. It don't matter. The super. That's enough to do it.
Like you said earlier, I should have just picked Seth from the start.
Seth wins.
I mean, yes.
Oh, okay.
You should have picked Seth from the start.
From the start. Why did I even pick? I mean, to be fair, I 2-0'd him in winners. To be fair,
you did. But the thing is, Samurai always on something different. He always looks at his mistakes, his errors. You saw the change in his pacing, his play. But now you got to also worry about him changing, acclimating to the Seth. Tatsu, staying in there with the Tatsu. But biting the shins, Stupendous. With a great defense, and that's the thing you have to have with this character. When you have low health like that, you can't take too many of those hits. Health really ain't a resource. DP on the dive kick. Swallows outside the sky. Swing it back. Gotta be careful, AKUMA's butt's better than Seth. Jumps out. Didn't get the combo that he wanted. Side switch, DP ender right there. It's the damage. Jumps out again. Squirrely. No bite just yet. Samurai looking for a moment to get out. Activation. Almost didn't land, so Stupendous gonna take advantage of that into the CA. Stupendous. I agree. Spin to win. Spin to win.
Yeah. Sucker.
And let's get ahead of ourselves. You know that Samurai gonna be looking at that match like, what did I do wrong? A lot of flip outs happen, so you know, let's see what Samurai does to activate maybe some more staggers on them buttons. The air to air, switching sides. But Samurai, you know, with the whip punish, man, that medium kick comes out. Can't be throwing out buttons all willy-nilly.
Oh my god, that knee is so good, it doesn't make sense.
And they made it so you can whip punish that knee, but at the same time, Samurai not really whiffing. He's out here lacking. Only using it for the right purposes to punish, but right now Stu's punishing him in the corner. Almost a stun city, great tag, EX fireball,
not like this.
Oh my god. Able to get the stun down. This has meter to work with in the B trigger side of things. There's 2 bars to pop. He's gonna lock and drop it. Activation on the other side. Sorry, backing off. Right, the shimmy, it's fireball, lock it down.
Oh my god, not that move.
The
I
demon
could have anti-aired that. I could have anti-aired that. Why did I anti-air that?
Here's the thing, a demon flip though, he had been whipping that out the entire actually set. So looking out for all the options as character, easier said than done. Samurai on match point here. Picking up the red fireball. And the buffers. And lands the target combo right there off the heavy.
Oh dear, it's bad.
Empty
Oh, there's bad news bears.
Everything's switching up. And Samurai spinning almost bars. Something different that we've seen, and he's gonna finish off just yet, but the trade will do it. He'll take that any day of the week. Samurai moving on over Stupendous.
AKUMA.
But I'll tell you one thing, Stupendous, things would have been different if you had that set. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, now we know, right? Now we know that in winners, we start with GUILE, and then in losers, you go straight to SETH, right? When you want to play serious, you abandon GUILE.
The thing is about GUILE is, like, you know this, and most grappling players do. As much as I and everyone else hates fighting GUILE, you're putting yourself, at risk half the time when you make those reads. We saw some reads not come out, not work in your favor before against Pink, some other situations. So, the SETH, a little bit more stability, but unfortunately, a little bit too late. Samurai will be the one moving on this week. But listen, another 3rd place. Stupendous. Even had me screaming in your ear about the great match that we've been having. Fantastic play.
It's okay. Good game, Samurai. Awesome player, awesome guy. This is another week where I got 3rd. You know what? I said to myself when Vi posted this tweet, right, where it's like, here are the top 5 players for the past like 4 weeks of Wednesday Night Fights, and I was in the bottom, right? And I'm like, I feel like I'm that one punch man hero that's like class A, rank 1. He's he's there on purpose just to prevent other people from climbing into S rank. You know what I mean?
You're the gatekeeper. You're just the gatekeeper. Man.
You can't beat me. You don't deserve to be S rank, okay?
Wow. It's like that. That's the challenge, people, that you've given this to. But listen, you'll be in 3rd place because now we're going to be seeing who is going to be the winner between Samurai, who is in the loser side this time, versus Pink, who's in the winners. It's grand finals, people. Wednesday Night Fights, Street Fighter 5. Pink the guy running the KAGE, Samurai on the AKUMA as usual. Let's get it.
I like Alex. This is gonna be good. Samurai's warmed up, right? He had ZANGIEF practice. He had SETH practice. He has all the mental practice he needs with all those timeouts he got him with Chris CCH. I don't know what's gonna touch him. I don't think anything can touch him.
I'm hoping so, but this is a difficult matchup for KAGE. Buttons outreach, the fireball game way better. It's, AKUMA's like the big brother. He's got everything. He was given everything. He was treated like, there's the golden child. He was blessed with everything. KAGE, neutral not as good. He can pump out the damage though. That's still something that will never change. Also the throw game, corner pressure, really good too. As you see here, the fault, the DP, the stun. Pink the guy with the top bag.
There's one thing that big brother didn't get, it's health.
That's right. Still, ripping like paper right here. Activation on the fireball. So can come back. Samurai's got that meter to do so. He will spend it to win.
So, as you said, right, AKUMA is basically has everything that KAGE got, but better. But one thing that Samurai doesn't have is the player mentality, right? We don't. The player mentality has so much to do with this game, right? Is that I don't care if your character is better than mine. I don't care if it's everything about your character is better than mine. The question is, am I better than you, right? And that's what this Grand Finals is, right? We have a character that's clearly better than the other character, but is a player better than the other player?
That's correct, yo. People kind of, what's on paper, it doesn't always translate what's on the match. That's just one factor of so many things. How good is your usage of the character, your footsie game, things like that. But there's other factors that all come into play. So you got to look at more than what's, the matchup. Obviously, that's one factor. That's one piece of it. But Pink the God, putting some work into Samurai as he's pushing the corner, the stuns building, gets the crush from Samurai. Tatsu ender right there. The bar is looking good right here for Samurai to work. Let's see how he spins it.
To be fair though, if the character is that bad, then I don't know how much of it doesn't matter how good you are. You might lose anyways.
Yeah, I mean, this is a tall order, right? Because Pink has Samurai has to reset the bracket, but Pink only has to win one, and there's a round right here for Samurai. Like, it's a tall order for Samurai on the footsies department. Because Pink has proven that footsie game really strong, but at the same time, the amount of knowledge that Pink the God has is a little bit less though. So I mean, it's a back and forth, right? There's advantages, disadvantages. Samurai's got a long road, but his character's stronger. Pink though, on the other hand, his character's weaker, but has less to play. Only has to win one set. Remember, people, you gotta reset the bracket twice. If you're Samurai, if you're in the dungeon, you gotta drag them down with you. Samurai now in the lead and backwalking, not even daring to punish, and now catches him coming in. The fireball ender.
Nice. That was a very, very strong ground game. Not a lot of jumping in. I think that was mostly ground game, right? He got a lot of crouch medium kick confirms. That was able to get him to the corner. And after that, once AKUMA has you in the corner, right, it's really, really hard to escape the corner when you're fighting against AKUMA, especially against Samurai's AKUMA.
Like, he has so many great options. When you want to escape, he knows what to do. Like, you've seen him before, like DP and things like that, or maybe sometimes not even like go for it, because he knows that he will be punished if he tries to attempt anything. So Samurai's corner play really great. But Pink the God, definitely not out of this just yet. See what he can do and bring to the table here. Counter hit, caught him pressing buttons. Samurai pushing to the corner. It's looking terrible. It's looking deadly right here. Pink the God gotta do something. Be able to activate. That's good. That's a start.
Right in the corner again. Throughout most of these past two games, it's always, I haven't seen him side switch yet. I kind of want to see him side switch because, like, do you play better on one side? Because I feel like I play better on one side. I shouldn't, but it is a thing.
It for sure is player one. Like, if I'm Pink the God, I'm hitting that player one. That's another part of this, the aspect of these matches that you got to think about. What side do you play better on? What benefits you? So you might be, thinking about that. Like, maybe I should be side switching and make sure I'm in this, the other side of the screen and not like the corner and stuff like that. Like, you don't want to be in the corner, regardless you want to be in the corner. You definitely want to be on the other side of the screen right now if you're Pink the God, getting out of the situation, because this is looking long right here. Samurai gets the stun, and actually, this might be done. And it is a perfect KO.
Ooh,
Samurai.
Looking kind of rough. It's okay. I believe. I believe in Pink.
Yo, Pink. You have to switch. You've been having.
He has 3 games to throw before he can be like, all right, man, I can try now. You know what I mean?
I hope there's a switch. I hope there's a switch, Pink. I don't want to see a 6-0. I want to see more Street Fighter 5. The people at home want to see more Street Fighter 5. They want to see a blow up. Speaking of blow ups, that was a bad DP. Samurai with the awareness at the ready with the whip punishes. Samurai's just like he's playing.
We can see that every single one of these rounds, right? It's basically Samurai walking Pink into the right corner and him just staying into that corner. And I think if he could break that habit, if he could break that flow, then Pink can definitely like kind of take this around. But okay. Get him in that corner. Take these throws, right? These throws feel really, really, really real. It feels real. Kage's walk speed is so fast. Like, I got thrown by him like 5 times in a row. I'm just like, is this real? I can't tell. It feels like it's real.
No, man. Look, the pressure that Pink the God put on with those throws, coupled with the corner push, made him crack like an egg. Yo, Pink the God's still in this. Running around the board here. Looking great. And we were talking about this before. Not about optimization all the time. Sometimes just about being able to apply the pressure, apply your footsies game, and play the other person. Make them crack, knowing that they're going to crack at some certain situations, blocking it out and punishing. Pink the God looking a little bit better right here.
I like how he's kind of testing buttons right now. He's trying to figure out what button actually beats Akuma in the neutral, but he pressed one bad button, got whiff punish, and now it's carried into the corner, right? It's kind of hard though because like these are the kind of things you want to lab ahead of time, but like right now I feel like Pink doesn't really have the opportunity or the luxury to lab. He's just figuring out in the match as you go, which is like the worst possible situation. But if you're that good, you figure out then and there. You figure it now during a match, and then you figure it then, and then you immediately know what the answer is.
Yeah, you apply it right then and there. Like you've been in a situation before. We've seen Pink with various other characters and figure out these characters in a quick succession, and that might actually be the death of this character in quick succession. No, not enough. The scaling, but Pink the God with the throw, just as you said, just figuring things out. Like, listen, oh, this equals this already. My man's at the head of the class.
All right, question:
Dang.
Do you think Pink is going to be able to take Dan to this level?
If Pink wins today, I will never doubt a single character choice that Pink has. Ever.
I mean, last week he had Seth, and Seth is pretty good. I mean, this week he has Kage, and I think Kage is not bad, you know?
I think that, these characters aren't bad. It's just him being able to figure out like what makes a character strong and also play to the person. That's super strong. Like being able to play around that person, their habits, their tendencies, what they want to press. Pink the God's able to latch onto that and work around it. Maybe not always knowing what's optimal, what the punishes are, but knows when they want to do something. And I think that's sometimes even more important than matchup knowledge, especially if you're a good player like Pink. You get advantage in these throw games. And this is really good. You got the corner pressure where Kage really excels at.
Yeah, that's true. You don't have to be optimal. You don't have to be like super clean with your character if this character is new to you. You need to know when to push the button, when they're going to push the button, and how you're going to deal with their buttons. If you can get that down, then you can get really far.
Sure can. Pink the God making these comebacks. The 2-right V trigger, being able to pop at a sooner moment. Either checking the skies right here, but Samurai lighting the fireball right there. Pink the God just needs to just tap him once. Samurai got
oh man, look at this. Here. Look at this. They're trying to play footsies here and fireballs. Footsies and fireballs. Here we go.
Literal footsies, man, coming out. The dash up, gets a throw again. Pink the God. Just his timing and his rhythm is so. I don't think Samurai can latch onto it all the time. Like there's moments where Samurai it's like, I know that in this situation I'm feeling worried, more afraid. And Pink the God again, just playing the strengths of his as a person instead of just the character. The excellent corner, great tech though.
So my question is, right? My question is, once Pink learns every character in the game, like I mean every character in the game, there has to be a number one. I mean, there's no one he can't counterpick, right? There's no one.
Yeah. There's no way that you'll be able to stop this person in CPT. If they start traveling, it's a wrap.
It's like you need to have at least 5 characters in your arsenal before you can even think about being able to compete with Pink.
Like you gotta have matchup upon matchup. It may not matter. You see that matchup was not in favor of Kage, but that is not the story we are seeing right now. Pink, winner's side, about to take this over Samurai in a bad matchup, in a character that he has not used that much against someone who is accomplished with their Akuma. Now, people, we're either at reset point or we're at the finale of this tournament. Pink running the game plan, and Samurai just, fearing for his life.
Round 1. Fight.
But even if Samurai were to lose today to Pink's Kage, Samurai actually labs. I feel like he labs. I mean, I don't think he shows it, but I feel like he labs because every time I play him, right, he kind of changes something. I can't put my finger on it, but it's something different that he changes. So he won't let himself really lose that hard again ever. So if he does lose this week, I want to see what kind of adaptation or what things he figure out to deal with Kage in general, not just Pink's Kage.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like part of it just feels like to me like it's just Pink running his game plan. There's maybe a few things matchup knowledge wise, but it just seems like Samurai seems like he's on the back foot pretty much at all times. Right now things are looking a little bit different though. Finally, Pink able to get out of the corner. Still, Samurai has the lead, but we've seen Pink bring this stuff back all the way. You see the bar at the bottom, and Samurai looking a little bit more. The pit's probably sweating a little bit more because you want to go to the reset point. You don't want to let Pink continue this pressure and just take the victory Wednesday night fights. You want to start your own steamrolling.
This is kind of close here. We got Pink here in trip range of killing Samurai, and Samurai's here trying to build Super. And we know Kage doesn't have a lot of health. Well, he does actually, but you know, Super can't put him into the same range as Samurai though. But I don't know.
What is going on? Okay. Yo, this leapfrog stuff out here. Yo, Pink with the check. You saw Samurai full screen trying to get something to work. But the only thing that's working right now is Pink the God's immaculate neutral with this character that he just recently picked up.
That was anticlimactic. They both were jumping over each other's fireballs. You know a Super was gonna come out and kill the other, but he jab checked him and died. Come on, come on.
That's the gameplay, man. You think it's gonna happen one way? There's another way on the deck, bro. It's the alternate ending. Gets the throw. Pink the God looking to start up one of his own right here. The three. Yo, the DJ Khaled hit him with another one.
Yo, I just realized something. You know how Samurai loves to finish? He doesn't love to finish, but there's many moments where he just kind of stands there in neutral and he's in the matrix, right? And he just demons you, and you die, and he wins your tournament with the Raging Demon. Kage has a demon, and I feel like...
Oh, you think it's going to be like that today?
I think it's going to be like that. I think Samurai is going to get some revenge on him.
All right, let's see if we can build the bar up again. Pink the God. Got to be careful. You can't get tapped. You know, see all that CA at the bottom. I think Samurai's desperate enough to spend it if he needs to, right? Pink the God. Running out of the V trigger. It's all gone. Bar gone. Pink the God blocking it out. The gray life super high. Samurai with the DPs, just as you said before. Always on the deck with the DPs.
Literally, if Pink got that jump in, Samurai would have died. But if he got that jump in, Samurai would have got the Raging Demon. But can you demon without V trigger? Yeah, right. This is a Super, right?
For Pink or for Kage?
Yeah.
Or you mean for Akuma?
Kage, not Akuma.
I'm not sure for Kage. Actually, I think he needs V trigger or 2, doesn't he? Because it's the 3-bar V trigger.
Well, we'll see, because he has a lot of meter right now. He's basically within death range of Akuma. So.
Yo, Pink. Yo, let me see that CA. Oh, the forward heavy that was gonna save him right here. For the corner push and the wake up Super. Don't let it be like this. For Wednesday Night Fights, your winner off of Wake Up Super is Pink the God. I'm putting the God on it because my man is the God for waking up with the Super to do it. Wednesday Night Fights, your champion. The run back using a character he barely has learned with the footsiest of footsies.
That wasn't even a wake up DP. That was a wake up Super.
Sorry, wake up Super DP. Listen, that was a buffed up enhanced CA DP Super.
That was a hard read. That was a hard read. That was a hard read.
Who is this masked person right here? I know that he's popping off on his stream. I know he's going wild, beating his chest, the pit sweaty, but listen, you know he's stretching, and I hope everyone enjoyed this great action down to this ridiculous Raw CA finale. It's been a blast.
You know what? That was kind of fun to watch, actually. This is the first time I think I've seen Pink win a Wednesday Night Fights with one of his characters. Next week, it's going to be a different character. We don't know, right? But also next week. Yeah. Next week is going to be the last week before it's going to be last week before we have the West Coast online CPT. So for sure, whatever turnout we had today is going to be more next week. The competition is going to be even harder than ever. I might not get third again. Who knows?
You might not. There could be some random person that's just saw this through and they're like, I want a piece of the action. Pink, I'm coming for you. One of those people might be coming through and trying to catch these hands, or you'll put them on you. But listen. I'm excited, to see the lead up to the new CPT and obviously beyond. It's been great to see Pink make it finally to the top and take down Samurai, but it could be a new king next week or queen. We don't know.
It could,
we'll just have to wait
be
till
me.
then.
It could be you. It could be any random person that joins the tournament that feels like they can win this tournament. Just do it. Just play the game. Play us. If you feel like you can do it, just do it. If you just want to learn, do it. If you have nothing better to do, just do it.
I mean, listen, you really don't come out here lacking. When the CPT online comes through, the tournaments come back, there's no reason not to practice before those things come back. We want it to come back like an anime, like we said it so many times. It's like an anime, dog. Like, you come back, you got these new powers, new outfits and stuff like that for this time skip. Don't come out here.
Are you calling these fillers? Are we in a filler right now? Is that what you're calling it?
We might be in a filler arc. I don't, it might be, it's a good filler arc, But,
okay.
As we go through this filler arc, people, I want to say thank you so much for tuning into Wednesday Night Fights. Enjoy this great Street Fighter V action. It's late night and it's still hot. But listen, until we meet again next week, my name is St. Cola.
I'm Stupendous.
And we'll see
And
you
we'll
later.
see you later.
Peace.